Rainbow Onion by Rio Kibu. This is Onion Town, in the shade where there is a gentle breeze. There, onions are fresh, they smell flavorful, and they are long-lived. What you may not know is that these long-lived vegetables are not huge fans of apples. There goes Ozzy and his mother walking along Onion Road. He has a little hat on top of his head, like he always does. Unlike Ozzy, his mother is very colorful. You always hear her say, "These colors are gorgeous, don't you think?" Ozzy says, "I love the rainbow colors on you. And I also love the brown color that everyone else has." Mother says, "And I also love you no matter what. Even with that flat tip of your head." She took the hat off his head and patted him on the head. "Mom! No!" Quickly, Ozzy took his hat from his mother's hand. You might be wondering why Ozzy always has his hat on. The truth is, he has that flat tip of his head since he was a little baby. He wanted pointy head like everyone else. So he pulled his head up and squeezed his head from both sides. But it does not work. He was so embarrassed that he was not the same as everyone else. So he decided to hide it with his hat. "Mom, why are you in rainbow colors?" Ozzy asked. "I wanted to be a special onion, different from everyone else. So, one by one, I picked up the colors I liked. It is like a beautiful rainbow in the sky, don't you think?" Mother said. A special onion? Ozzy thought. As Ozzy and his mother were walking down the road, they met his friend Ollie and his mother. "My mom is going to swim in curry with potatoes and lots of spices," said Ollie. "And I want to jump into the flavorful broth and turn into beautiful potato stew." "I have never thought about that," Ozzy thought. "All I have ever wanted was to be like everyone else." Even his mother had a dream to become a special onion. Then Ozzy and his mother met another friend of his, Oni, right around the corner. My mom is going to sing at the piping hot stage today, along with meat and other vegetables, Oni said proudly. Wow, that's nice, Ozzy thought, remembering what he talked about with his other friends. Oti once told me that she wanted to take a nice hot bath in golden vegetable soup. And Owie said he wanted to float gracefully on cold water and became crunchy onion salad. What do I want to be? Ozzy thought. Is there something I can do? What did I even like doing? Ozzy thought about it for a while, but it was like being stuck in a maze. Then he came up with a great idea. Ozzy decided to visit his grandfather in Onion Hills. He also wanted to ask him why his mother became a rainbow-colored onion if he had a chance. My dear Ozzy, come on in. How are you? And how is your mother? We are both doing great. How have you been? Ozzy has not seen his grandfather for a while, but his big, powerful voice has not changed at all. His confidence shows that everyone in the town loves and trusts him. He must have sensed something from Ozzy. He suddenly talked to him in a soft voice. You know, when your mother was little, I was so busy that I did not have a lot of time to play with her. But one day, I had enough time, so we went to a park after it stopped raining. There, we saw a big, beautiful rainbow in the sky. We stood there for a very long time until it disappeared. I still feel sorry for her. I loved her so much, but I could not spend a lot of time with her. He looked a little sad. My dear Ozzy, don't worry about how you look. You are special to me, just like your mother is. Don't worry about what you can or cannot do. Don't care about how you look. You are amazing, just the way you are. I love you and your mother in every way. Ozzy's heart was filled with joy. He rushed to his grandfather and hugged him. He tightly hugged him back. On his way back home, Ozzy's heart was filled with emotions he had never had before. The center of his heart was warm, like he was sitting by the fireplace. And he felt his power coming from the center of his body, like he could do anything. Maybe there is something I can do, Ozzy thought. He went home with light, feathery steps. He could not wait to tell his mother about his day. A rainbow-colored mom that wants to be different from everyone else. An onion boy that wants to have the pointy head like everyone else. Let's see what awaits for both of them. Later that night, in his bed, Ozzy thought about his dream. He gets sleepier and sleepier. Before he falls asleep, he prayed, "Please tell me all the wonderful things that I can be." The next morning, when he woke up, his mind was filled with wonderful ideas. "Mom, I found my dreams. One is to be a cool onion ring wearing crispy batter. The other one is to be pillowy omurice covered in golden egg blanket. I cannot decide which one to be. Mom, what do you think?" "It does not matter what you choose. You do you. I will support you 100%. "Thank you, Mom." He jumped for joy and spun around. He was very happy to hear that. When Ozzy looked at his mother again, she seemed to be thinking something. She looked at the sky, then she closed her eyes. She may be thinking about the conversation she had with Ozzy about his grandfather yesterday. Her heart was starting to waver as a new thought was coming into her. She finally realized that everybody cherishes what they like and what they want to do, and that it does not matter how special they are. Everyone is someone's special someone, she said in a small voice. Ozzy said, "That's right. Mom, I love you very much no matter what. Even if you're not a rainbow onion." The words hit her because they were exactly what she says to Ozzy all the time. Those words were meant for her too. Suddenly, Ozzy's grandfather's words popped into her head. She used to hear them all the time as a little girl. "You do not need to compare yourself with others. You are perfect just the way you are. You do not need to worry about anything. I am here for you. Always." She feels like she became that little girl again. It is a little embarrassing, yet a very joyful moment. "Mom, I think I will stop putting my hat on from now on." Ozzy decided that he will no longer care about his flat tip of his head. Ozzy looks more confident and a little bit more grown up now that he proudly takes his hat off. Then Ozzy's mother took her rainbow-colored coats off one by one. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. She has no weights on her shoulders. She feels light and brand new. She is bursting with joy. Before she even noticed, her tears were flowing from her eyes. Being who you really are is enough. You are amazing, just the way you are. The more she understands those words, the more the tears are falling. The tears are like beautiful, shiny rainbow drops. Whoa! Ozzy was in awe, watching as the teardrops go up and vanish into the sky. Ozzy's mother wiped her tears away and said, "I have a great idea. Why don't I become a pickled onion? I think I look good with the vivid color of wine vinegar. Wait, dancing with pasta seems fun too." Watching his bubbly mother talk like nothing happened to her, Ozzy could not help but laugh. Watching Ozzy laugh, she started laughing too. This is Onion Town. There, onions are having a great time. And you hear them laugh a lot. And now we see another 2 onions laughing with joy. Next time you cut onions and it makes your eyes tear, you might remember this story of onions. This story could be a reason why cutting onions makes us cry.